Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 10 of our Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. So, last time we finished up Tatooine, we got to Manaan, and we did a lot of work on this planet, which is pretty sweet. So, I hope you guys notice at the end of this video, if you stick around to the end, you will see my new updated outro. I like to keep that little outro video that plays in the end video. There's the tiny, it's a window in window. There's that tiny little video. Well, I like to update that with modern clips and games. I've been using the one I've been using for way too long. I prefer to update it quicker than that. But life has been crazy for me the last few months, and it's continuing to be crazy, but I have had some free time, so I updated it while I could, and I do like how it turned out. So that'll be a little more updated clips for the new outro. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now we are just about to break into the Sith Base, hopefully, assuming it all goes well. Who knows what'll happen.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy.
Let's see. I have business with the Sith.
We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to...
I know the passcode.
Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well then, what is it?
Zeta 245698 Alpha. Suck it.
Well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Haha! I'm a freaking genius. Better save that in case, I don't know, something goes horribly wrong. We get horribly mangled. Alright. Shout out to the Jim Carrey's Grinch movie from like 2004 or whatever the heck it's from. It was a long time ago, man.
You there? I don't recognize you.
What?
How did you get in here?
I don't mean I know. I know the code.
The passcode is out of date, and I don't
that's
recognize you
unfortunate.
at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander
Uh-oh.
Cloud, report to the security desk immediately.
Uh-oh.
You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Alright, well. Looks like everyone dies. You die first, Tattletale. Almost got her. She's dying. Nailed it. Alright, I'm coming. Our cover's blown. Y'all okay? Actually, I'm gonna give you get her another one because the Force regens and she's hurt. Looks like someone did have remains. A fancy. Looks like a fancy sword, blade, vibro sword. I think is technically a nerve enhancement package. What is that? So this is a plus dexterity. Oh, it makes you immune to mind affecting, which isn't bad at all, by any means. But a dexterity bonus is just so nice to have. Oh, she also can get a bonus to plus a will bonus, which is good because she wasn't wearing anything on her head. Nice. I like him having computer use. Suddenly, my phone is going off. Let's see. Is there any? I don't want to make sure I give him all the best stuff. Alright.
What?
We are good. Well, considering cover's blown, I guess we will start poking around. Okay, we are back. My phone went off. I had to make sure it was nothing important, but I put my phone on vibrate so it'll stop squeaking as we look around the Sith base. We don't want interruptions. I think we might go down first. I don't want to miss anything, so I guess we might start down here first. Because it looks like this may be dead. I don't know. We'll see it all, even if we have to go about it a really weird, long way. Ow. Stupid mine. Thanks for seeing that, nobody. Has been permanently sealed. Well, that about narrows that down, doesn't it? Flow control room. Actually, we better start giving this a save after every big milestone. Because difficulty spikes are a nasty thing, man. You think you're doing fine, you think you're totally powerful, and then suddenly you're just dead. And you're just like, what happened? I was doing so well. Here, throw a grenade, then throw your saber, and then get into it. Ha! Ha! Huh, we even got the kill of the other little peon. Feel free to do something, Bastila. Thank you. Nice, there you go. See, who said? Who said you were useless? No, I'm kidding. No, she's not. She's obviously not useless. She's really good, but sometimes she's not as helpful as she maybe could be. And HK getting the kill of that droid over to the right of me. Nice. The elite troopers are certainly more powerful, but they're not like crazy dangerous or anything. Okay, I guess because I used my stuff to throw stuff around, so I guess we will give just that another. HK's not even wounded, so he's doing fine. I mean, he is wounded a little bit. All right, water pump analysis, med pack, repair kit. Okay, I think there's a little puzzle in this room or something close, something like that. Pressure door. The chamber beyond this door is filled with water. Has been transferring to another side. Aha! We did it! Not even complicated, I'm just a little bit dumb. Alright. Well, okay. We've entered the wrong... I'm sorry, gentlemen, I appear to be in the wrong place. Hiya! Eat that. Ah, that mind affecting would be really, really nice right about now. Immunity to mind affecting. Ow. Help me. How long does this last? Okay, apparently my character is completely crippled, so we will just have to, Okay, looks like HK is the only one who can do anything. Oh my gosh, that was the closest and dumbest fight in the world. And you two are freaking useless. I hope you know that. And now I need, like, so many more repair kits. That was horrible. You two were useless. You got stunned and just... that was it. You were just useless the rest of the fight. Short lightsaber. Whole bunch of crystals. Sith energy shield. And some crystals and some kind of amplifier. Strength modifiers. Ow.
Damn. I'm here.
Ready.
All right.
On it. Damn. On it.
Keep trying.
Damn.
Okay. Spike it.
Damn.
Wow. Not even with a spike.
On it. Damn.
Okay. Break it open. That's what I thought. Well, now I'm going to give it a save. Just in case something goes horrifically wrong. If I was stupid. This guy don't have an energy shield, so we will just... Oh, I don't have enough force, so just go in and fight. Ow.
Yes?
Antidote kit. Alright. Now my computer use isn't terrible, but HK can take care of that. My security needs to be better. I don't ever want to be told my skill's too low to get into places. Alright. Is there anything that would help me be a little more tough? Let's see, force aura. When this power is activated, to defense to defense. So it's an activated thing, but it doesn't make me overall stronger just overall. Alright. What we got? Let's see. Oh, hang on. Isn't HK's thing all the computers in the world? Alright, barracks. Chew on this, nerds. Dead. Nice. Security room. Ooh, let's see. We could disable. I'm going to disable them. Haha. And I'm going to disable the force field. Nice. And then security room, which is where I'm at. And then reception, which is where no one's at. Then we got the training room, which is a whole bunch of these guys, but nothing I can do about that. Then we got the flow control, which is where I was. And we got steam control, which looks to be just about empty. And disassembly, which has a lot of good stuff, but I don't have enough spikes to do anything about it. Still, though, we got a lot of them dead.
I'm here.
Alrighty. Die, Sith. He doesn't have any loot? Guess not. Alright, this looks like a little room. Ah, this is where I killed those guys. Another poison. Just never gets old. Alright. Ah, these are the droids I killed. Both have some anti-gravity generator, which will be good because HK could use something because he used his other flamethrower. So he could actually use another. Hang on. Whoa, dear. Oh, man. And I'm stunned immediately. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and switch this to the... Oh, I can't do it. Can't do it. Dang it. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, while my character is completely stuck, I guess HK can... There we go. Get him, Vasila. And other me.
What can I do? Ready.
Oh, hang on. I was trying to switch to someone else. We did it! And this time, Bastel survived.
I'm here. What can I do? What?
Alright, we'll just make sure not to enter combat until I actually heal. Let's go a whole bunch of other random hoopla. Alright, so this is where I came from.
Yes?
Acknowledgement. Check the map here. I'm a little turned around. Okay, looks like I need to go all this way anyway. Acknowledgement. Alright. Man, there could just be like 800 more Dark Jedi in here. I would just be complete. Just in case, we are going to switch this to mind affecting to see if it'll stop me from getting stunned. Although luckily, these guys are just regular peons, so that's good. Holy moly. Alright, I got that droid. So we got my actual quest stuff. However, Bastila leveled. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give her strength another boost. This one, just her regular 2. Feats, force immunity, paralysis, finally. Master Sense, good stuff. Now, she does use a double-handed, so we really should get this so she's not crippled by it anymore. Give her the next level of heal. HK. Let's see. I think that's a good idea, right? Because I think that should still give him health, even if he's a droid, I think. Now, if your computer use... Well, actually, no, isn't it security that I wanted him to be able to be good at? Yeah, I was thinking he doesn't have anything in security, though, so I'm really the security person, so... Really, we could give one to his repair, and then hit one to his computer use. Battle Droid Logic Upgrade. I think we'll probably just get the next level of Gearhead. Alright. I was just looking to see what it did, but we're good. Alright, awareness +4. Will save. It's probably better. Okay, let's see. She got this. Her awareness is already where her thing is dumped at. Let's see. This is probably fine. She has a dexterity bonus, which is good for her. Oh, that's actually better, but I should check that for me. Oh, I'm already using a +2, so that is actually really good. And give her that upgrade. We don't have anything that's better. Yeah, she's already wearing a Jedi Master, so that's obviously better. This is a Fortitude +3. What am I wearing? Which is a bludgeoning save. Gonna be honest, kind of thinking about switching for a a strength +1. That's pretty sweet. But I feel like a Fortitude bonus might be nicer versus like a bludgeoning resistance. I don't know. We might keep it for now, but we will think about switching that in the future. Well, it's a problem. Hiya! Yeah, HK, go ahead and activate your shield. Then... Haha! Disruptor Array for the win. Oh, man. These enemies in here are not fooling around. See, what did I say about difficulty spikes? We don't have quite enough for a heal yet. Oh, there we go. We're still waiting. I don't know. My force just isn't as good as Bastila's. It's the reason that I carry her around. Just because her force abilities are just so much better than mine. Alright, give this a save. Because apparently I am finding that saving it before every obstacle is a wise decision. Alright. So we got one of them. Oh, two of them droids. That's a problem. Alright, I will handle the heavy trooper because it'll be the easiest option at this point. Activate my battle stimulant, and then go ahead and give me my Mandalorian shield, and go in. Now, let's see. Oh, I'm destroying him. That battle stimulant is not kidding around. How you guys doing? We did it! It's not even like a hard fight in that particular case. These guys just have 9 million health, and so they just don't die. Which is, I think, by far worse. Okay, what is in here? Ho ho. Doth wonder. Now I know you can shut these off, but I'm gonna put on this. Maybe the immunity to poison will help me get through it, maybe? Okay. Now we are going to turn on solo mode so my peons don't follow me. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot, but if I die horribly, we will know it's not gonna work. Well, the damage is pretty gnarly, but have been deactivated. Just like that, kids. I don't know if that thing also poisons you, but thought it was better safe than sorry. I don't know if I need to slice into that computer. Well, I probably do, considering there's nothing else here. Must be important. Alright. Oh, I know I didn't need to. My brain just caught up with the rest of me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what the heck the point of that was, because there is the steam control, but this doesn't lead anywhere. So I don't know what the point of all that was. Alright, looks like the very last place that we haven't explored is over here. Looking in the map here. So it looks like this is the only place we haven't explored. Hang on. Do you remember guys seeing that fish dude in the the recording when we were looking at when we hacked the computer? Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this guy there's another dark Jedi waiting over here. Speak of the devil, I just saw him light up right as I walked over here. I'm gonna turn on immunity to mind affecting so he can't stun me, because you know he will. I'm gonna just see how good this shock is. Get shocked. Get him! Well, he got absolutely assassinated. We got credits, med pack. Nice. Alright, give this another save, because I know that Dark Jedi is going to be waiting over here. I know I saw this fish dude with the Dark Jedi, so I'm willing to bet there's going to be at least one over here. Alright, guess we will try this one room at a time. Save it before every room, because you never know. Oh. Intruders, shall we sound the alarm? No, wait, we can't always be running to the Masters for help. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is the test the Sith have prepared for us? What are you doing here? Only Masters and Apprentices are allowed in here. Oh, it's the missing kids. I'm Nokavelik. Shelnas has me investigating the disappearances of young Selkath. I told you your father would get suspicious. Shasa? He always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He's blinded by his own prejudice. The Sith are teaching us mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring strength to Manaan and the Selkath people. I can literally just be like, good, I knew the Sith would win. Ah, I see you're not as foolish as the others I've met. It is good to see that the Jedi Order also realizes the strength of the Sith and will do what is right when the time comes. If you encounter my father, tell him I will not return to him. I have cast my lot with the Sith, and that is all.
How does promoting the Sith help our cause? Think about what you're doing.
Yeah, she's upset. Lols. I mean, I am absolutely gonna loot this. Think about what you're doing. I thought about it. I'm helping the Sith because it makes me laugh to do evil. Give this another save. Oh, wait, actually, wait, no. There's another room in this corner. It isn't connected to anything, so this is actually the wiser plan. And Dark Jedi. Oh. Well, there you go. Not what I expected. Tell Shasha the Sith. We'll never know. No, hang on. He might not be dead. I'm like, what? This tortured Selkath was holding some sort of token. Interesting. Ooh, also a footlocker. Repair kit, which is good, because I now suddenly direly need repair kits. Oh, hang on, not there yet. We gotta go talk to the other guy. The other guy. Yo! Huh. Maybe I actually can't... Oh, well, I can no longer do anything about that, so... Shrug. Who cares? Wow! Hang on. Go ahead and focus on the close droid. Would that make more sense? Weak. Weak. Correct. You know, I was thinking about that little memory package that I've been using. I like that the bonus to dexterity, more likely to hit, is obviously a great thing. But an immunity to mind affecting is really nice because any Force user just has this ability to stun you. So it's actually pretty nice to be able to. It's actually really nice to be able to be immune to that, assuming it affects it. I have yet to have it and have everyone else get stunned, but we will know pretty quickly whether or not it'll work.
I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Commentary. It is not possible to destroy the Master. It is suggested you run while my blasters warm up, meatbags.
Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying the enemy of the Sith.
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Well, don't worry. We're going to start off totally cheap. Eat thermal detonator. Lols. I think the other two died already. Hang on. No, they didn't. They're good. They just got flung around. Get the training ones. HK's getting manhandled. All right, let's go help him out. HK does like no damage at all. I really got to figure out whatever I'm supposed to do with him and get him so he'll actually be helpful.
Yes?
Get stunned, scrub. Haha. Just like that. Well, that worked well. There we go. I knew he'd have remains eventually. A new crystal, another implant, double-bladed lightsaber, dark Jedi Master robe. You know what that means, kids. I'm upgrading. Yay, 3 and 8. Nice. Let's see. I don't think there's anything new here. No. But what was this other fancy one? It was like a immunity to critical hits plus an awareness bonus. That's pretty nice. But again, mind affecting is just really good. But I could give that to Bastila. She does the same thing I have, a dexterity bonus. But oh, she can't even use that. That's higher than her level. Well, in that case, I mean, again, mind affecting is nice, and immunity to critical hits is also nice. All right, maybe we'll try that for now. And then she can't use that other one, right? No, it's above her level, so maybe for now we will try that. My iPad's going off. Alright, hang on, let me move that out of my face so I can so it's less distracting. But there we go. Now I'm using my new my Jedi Master or Sith Master robes, or you know what I mean, the Dark Jedi Master robes. There we go. That's nice. Dark Jedi Knight robe, a Chani dueling shield. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Ow. Got a data pad. Well, there you go. HK needs just fixing so badly. There, let me at least do that, so that me and Basil are closer to not being mostly dead. I'm gonna try one more time to talk to these peons, see if they react. Nope. Okay, well, they're on their own. I don't care. You'd think they'd have something to say now that I've executed their master. Okay, let's go ahead and check my thing. Alright, you have found the young Selkath that were missing. They have been taken by the Sith and the Dark Arts. You congratulated them on their good sense, and they now seem to respect you. Yeah, I'm a bad person. Alright, you managed to retrieve the encrypted data module from the Sith base. Now you need to return to Roland Wan so that he'll tell you what he may know about a star map on this world. There you go. Now we just need to get back to where we should be. Uh-oh, you think we're gonna be in trouble now that everyone's dead? You, human, you are placed under arrest by the City Civil Authority. What? Why? Though the Sith Embassy here is connected sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact had been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost and fighting apparently began. It is the conclusion of the City Civil Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here. Here you hereby placed under arrest and will come with us to wait your trial. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompanied you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Manaan. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Well, I mean that was bound to happen, right? I mean, like that's never going to end peacefully. I'm never going to be able to just sneak into the Sith base and have it go swimmingly. Greetings, human. I am called Boalas. I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. Arbiter? Yes, Arbiter, the one who defends you before the judges of the Selkath people. I will endeavor to prove to them that you are not guilty of the heinous crimes that you are accused of, Offworlder. What have I been charged with? You have been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassador Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in the city. How will you get me free? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I have already been given all relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely, Offworlder, but perhaps the judge will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association with the Sith? I'm on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. The Sith are an expansion... They expand a lot. And at war with the Republic, you may make it your personal mission to foil them, but the authorities take a dim view of it taking place here. I will think you will need a more thorough explanation in order to convince the judges. This should be all the information I require of you for now. If you wish, we will begin the trial whenever you're ready. Don't you need to ask more questions? I have all the information I need. We should proceed now. The judges are waiting. How can you expect to defend me without more information? I think this trial is relatively straightforward. It should be obvious to the judges what has transpired. Let's get the trial started. Very well, let's begin. Alright, looks like I am in jail, in prison for killing Sith. But hey, you know, luckily for them I went quietly. I could have easily slaughtered my way out. Alright, you stand accused of grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to the embassy here. How do you plead? My client pleads not guilty, Your Honors. Allow him to continue. Let the record show that this trial has commenced. Presiding are Judges Shelkar, Joza, Nalish Shagkin, oh my gosh, that name, Koda, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith Embassy. Given the severity of the trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You are pleaded not guilty, yet there are reports of weapons fire and detonations from within the Sith Embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. My client was aware of the circumstance and were not involved in the disturbance. I'll allow him to continue. This is merely a mistake against a person who was there in the wrong place at the wrong time on legitimate business. That doesn't seem likely, Arbiter. The weight of the material evidence, including those items in the defendant's possession, is too strong. What legitimate business was your client involved in at the Sith Embassy? The business of the Jedi Order, of course. My client, as noted in the entry transcript, is a member of said order. I'll allow him to continue. As a member of the Order, my client is above reproach. A Jedi would not have murdered so many out of spite. The Order is involved in a war with the Sith, a very messy war. It is not unreasonable with some fanatic would seek to bring that war here. My client is not a fanatic. Like a Suba pod waiting to strike when it hatches, no doubt. Please, Your Honor, that is unfair. Enough, we've heard enough. Your explanation is not good enough, Arbiter. You have failed. There is more than enough evidence to convict this criminal. Please, Your Honors, my client is mentally incompetent and unable to form complex thoughts. Please, I throw my client out of the mercy of the court? What? I mean, I am losing, so I guess we'll let him go. This court does not dispense in mercy, only justice. Your client will be sentenced according to our laws and tradition. I have this datapad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. Let it be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss its importance. I'm like, morons, you guys don't know who you're dealing with. Alright, we saw it, we get it. They talk really slow. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad, indicating their complicity in a plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manaan. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, our embassy is considered off limits to all Atos City security personnel. No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath law. You have been found innocent and may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. Just like that, kids. Just remain calm. Nobody panic. We can talk our way out of this one. Okay. So first, let's give that a save so we don't have to go through that trial again, just in case something goes horribly wrong. Let's see. Now let's go ahead and check. Let's see. I guess I should turn that in. I gotta look at the map, though. Enclave, High Court, Holding Cell. Alright, it might be, and don't quote me, but this might be where I picked up that quest originally. And if so, that would be swell. Are you the guy? Have you news for me, human? Have you discovered why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? Oh, no. Not you. It's not you.
I hope
right?
you're here to play some power.
Oh, no.
Clear out already.
He's the card player guy. That's just a random bounty hunter. You're the guy. Human, you return. Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of the missing Selkath youth? How about my daughter? Let's see. I have information for you. Excellent, you've done well. What have you learned? Let's see. The Sith are training the Selkath youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. I'm gonna probably leave out the fact that I told him that's a great idea. Yes, this makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manaan's great strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong enough to seize control of Manaan and our Kolto. My daughter Shasha, she too was indoctrinated. Your daughter has joined the Sith. No, this is most terrible, terrible indeed. I must go now, human, to inform the authorities of what is transpiring. Here is the money I promised you. Thank you. Please excuse me now, human. I must go speak to the authorities about the Sith plot and what they have done to my beloved daughter. Later, nerd. I totally didn't just let that happen. Okay, now I gotta go talk to the Republic Embassy dude and be like, bro, I did your bidding. Okay. Now that we are just about to where we need to be, I actually need to stop here.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, I don't care about your allegiances, brother. I just need to buy some stuff. Alright. What you got, man? Do you have, like, repair parts by any chance? Medpack, advanced medpack. That would be a big fat no, which seems a little funny to me. But okay, we will have to just keep my eyes peeled for more repair kits, because my boy is pretty tore up, man. Okay, well, let's talk to him. Roland.
You managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base.
Yup, here it is.
It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly.
Yeah, I know you're losing.
We have supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What has the Republic done?
Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway. So we made a deal.
You violated the treaty?
It's so loud. Yes, it is a technical violation of the treaty, but it is sanctioned by elements of the Selkath government. We need only to keep it hidden from the Sith. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Let's see, what happened down there?
We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
How will I get down
I
there?
took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left on there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Well, there you go. But I wanted to check my journal. Let's see. Star map. With the purpose. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So the question is how I get there in here, or what? That's not anything. I'm assuming it's this door over here. Otherwise, like, what else would it be for? Yep, okay, there it is. But I'm actually going to go run over to that other guy and tell him why the Republic has been recruiting so many mercenaries. Why? Because there's money in it. And I like money. I think this is the guy, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yes, they're sending them down to a secret base on Rackard Rift. The Rift. It is as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate I was the one assigned to investigate this case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. It is, if I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manaan, but I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send an invasion fleet to conquer Manaan. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Rift is the source of Manaan's Kolto, and I fear the science station may damage production of the resource. You must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once, make them shut down the facility, and recall their people before they do something we all regret. They can't. The Republic has recently lost contact with the facility. Of course, I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring the mercenaries to investigate the situation, but I fear mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. There are ancient mysteries within the Rift that even we, the Selkath, do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was best left undisturbed. It sounds like you know more than you're telling me. Had I any information, human, I would share it with you willingly. You have done the right thing informing me of this, but I must ask something more of you. I fear the mercenaries will not find the answers their public is looking for. They prefer blasters to brains. But you have shown yourself to be resourceful. Perhaps you can succeed where the others have failed. Investigate the facility, human, and I promise to keep my silence so that the vile Sith do not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster for Manaan. Here's the payment I promised you. Now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report, and there is much I must do to ensure they cannot uncover the Republic's actions. So is that like another one, or just like the same? Yeah, so it's all the same pretty much. So yeah, but I got paid. That's the important thing. Actually, the way to check. See, there you go. Mission accomplished, and we got that money. Also, I'm actually gonna swap out HK. I like him, obviously, but I don't have any more repair options. And the problem is I could carry him, but I don't have enough repair kits to keep him alive. And if I bring anyone else, other than of course T3, if I bring anyone else, they will get healed by me and Bastila. So it just makes more sense to bring a blaster character. Also, just temporarily, I'm not going to carry this. I'm going to swap out Bastila for Karth and give them some of the new armors that I have, just so they're being used properly. Okay, so he's my demolitions man, but really I need just him to his treat injury to be good. He doesn't need that. I was making him, yeah, I want him to be really tough. Okay, and then his dexterity could be higher, so he can actually hit something. And again, just grab his treat injury, and then feats. We're maxed out there. He has maxed out implants. He's maxed out there. These are all extra vitality points. Toughness subtracts 2 points from any damage suffered. Yeah, so that's just making him tough. Really good tanks, which is good. Now let's just do the same thing to Karth. Again, treat injury. And let's see what else. His implants are all the way up, which is great. His blaster pistol's all the way up. And then toughness is another good one, so we're just going to give him toughness as well. And then his dexterity's already really good. His constitution could use a little more love. Treat injury, and I think we'll probably just go back down and finish off his toughness. There we go. Okay, now we can hop over here and give him something good. Like, make him immune to poison or something. And let's see. Actually, let's give him something that's not incredibly helpful. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let's give him immunity to mind effect. No. Let's just go. Let's go back to none just for a second, because I'm not going to equip him. And what if I want it? So I'm using the immunity to critical hits. Makes me a better warrior. But I doth wonder if I should switch for like immunity to mind affecting instead. The awareness isn't. I don't really care about the awareness, but being immune to critical hits is pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. We're just gonna keep it. He could really use. He's already wearing a bonus to dexterity, which is good because he can't hit the broadside of a barn. So I guess we'll give him the immunity to poison, and we need to give a resist to sonic damage, which isn't bad. Whole bunch of that's probably fine. This is demolitions +2, which isn't super good. I think we could probably give this to him, because strength is still nice for these guys, because it determines damage. So obviously that's really nice, and it's certainly better than demolitions. He's not a demolitions guy. But anyway, so he's at 7 and 2. He could be at 12 and 1. But I want to give this to Canderous, so Canderous will take precedence. So actually, we should probably switch to him and make sure we're giving him the good stuff. This gives him an improved power blast, so that's not great. If there's anything better, we could totally switch. See, like a will save is probably nice. Because an improved sonic blast is, you could just get that feat, you know what I mean? So dexterity, that's actually nice. Energy shields are nice. This is a reflex +3. Is there anything better? Ooh, fortitude, that would be nice. Fortitude +3, I think that's better for sure. Now he's at 3 and 8. We're going to give him this one, which is 12 and 1. Then we can give Karth his old one. Yeah, there you go. You can get the. I think that is the next highest is 8 and 3. So you can have Davik's Warsuit. And then he's having a nice fortitude save, which is good. There we go. Nice. Well, there you go, guys. Now they're all souped out, which is great, but now I can switch back to someone. We can swap out Karth for Bastila. And then the team is reassembled again. Alright, now I will see you guys back at the submarine. Okay, now we are back. Just wanted to take a quick peek and make sure I didn't see any kind of containers, but I don't, so... Looks like we are going right down. And this time we have switched out for Canderous, just because I can actually heal him. I mean, technically, me and Bastila will have unlimited heals because we have the Force, and we both have the strong, like the higher powered healing, so we're even more effective. And Bastila has a much deeper Force pool than I do. So anyway, it works out nice. Dat lag spike though. Oh, there we go, it passed. Well, it wasn't you, that was me for sure. But anyway, so it's just nicer, and I don't have the repair kits to sustain HK at this point. Plus, his damage is pathetic. I mean, he does, like, no damage at all. He's using a regular blaster rifle, so it really, until I have a amazing blaster rifle, and a really good blaster rifle, and with, like, upgrades and stuff, like, HK is really not that viable of an option. Canderous's or Karth are much, much better. So that's the plan. It'll be much easier to keep them alive anyway. So that'll be much easier than any other options. So, alright, let's go ahead and poke around the hangar first. I just want to make sure there's no free loot or whatever. Seeing lots of bodies. See what I mean by free loot? But yeah, at least this way we can keep people alive. I don't have the repair kits to sustain HK, and his damage is pathetic. So, at least at the moment. So we will be carrying Canderous because he's much, much, much better. And of course, Karth is a really good companion as well. So there's just so much more that's just better. But anyway, let's see what this is about.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
What happened?
No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
I am not going anywhere.
We have to leave. The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
The Selkath.
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
I have to get back into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
Tough. Oh, I need it open.
Go in there. You're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
I'm not here to rescue you, peon.
I have no intention of dying.
Yeah, I don't care about you, peon. And I'm not here to rescue you. I'm here to get to the bottom of this whole crap so I can get to the star map. Nerd. Alright, give that a save. Because who knows what could be down here? Who knows? Death, destruction, chaos. Hello, little shark. Credits, credits. More credits. Thermal detonator. Credits. Alright, let's go ahead and start with this little dead end here. Couple of computer spikes, which is good. Alright, what we got? Central storage. It's a whole bunch of angry Selkath. We have just enough to vent gas into the room. What? Insufficient spikes. It said 2. 2 spikes. I have 2 spikes. 0 out of 10. Access denied. Huh. Maybe you need like a card or something. Yeah, I just don't have the spikes for any of this. Hey, look, that's where I am. Blow it up and kill myself. Yeah, I just don't have the spikes for any of that. All right, we'll start clearing this place out. Yipe. Let's not even waste my force. Let's just go get him. Ah, see, Candace already hit him before we even got there. That's so convenient. Forgot what it was like to have companions that actually did stuff. I mean, I really like HK. He's just so far behind the curve, because you know, Candace and Karth, they already have really good abilities and weapons and you know, stuff like that. Apparently, their touch is poisonous, so that's fun. Hang on, I need to... Well, first, go ahead and go attack somebody while I find it. Really should have used the antidote after this fight was over. That would have been far wiser. Like I said, would have been wiser after this fight was over. Alright, let's see if I can cure myself again.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's level up. So, my tree injury is just not good. I would love my computer used to get higher, but alas. Alright, improve force jump, night sense, that's good stuff. I don't need any more of this because I'm using robes now. I really could stand to get some more of these. Triples the critical hit range of melee attacks. If a weapon needs a roll of 20, the critical hit will be 18 to 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a fortitude save. Lowers defense by 5 when used. Wait, lowering my defense? Back up. They make a fortitude save at a DC of the attacking character's level plus attacking character's strength modifier. Lowers defense by 5 when used. What? No wonder I'm so fragile. I really should be using this from now on. Ugh, that's just not good. I really should be using other stuff. Alright, anyway. I got distracted by my own incredulousness. Alright, dueling. Let's see. Force jump. Toughness. Gives a character a +3 bonus to all blaster bolt deflection. Ooh. I think just getting that would be nice. Making me a little more immune to blasters. But I really should be focusing on getting myself some more abilities pretty soon here. Alright, let's give me a leveled up lightning. Because I'm going back to the dark side. Alright, looks like he didn't have very much going on. Some parts... I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I have all the repair parts in the world, so I guess we might as well. Alright, weaponry. Towards targeting. Well, first put him in patrol mode so he'll actually look around. Then give him some shields, give him some weaponry, give him some targeting systems. Because why not? There we go. Now that droid is roided out. Jedi Master Robe. And another crystal. I want to see if will he like patrol on his own, or is he just gonna... I think he might. Oh, he does. He totally opens doors on his own and stuff. Go get him. Well, I might as well help him out a little bit. I can't hit him. Hang on, let's grab my partners. These guys are... Bastila, what's happening? I can't... Wow, the droid is literally already broken. What a waste of parts that was. Pathetic. He got one little kill, nothing I couldn't have done on my own. And then he just died in one shot. Worthless. He's almost dead right now. That's how worthless he is. Worthless. Alright, that was the Jedi. I already got him. Maybe he can, I don't know, go poke some other people or something. He's already almost dead. That's what you get, man. Can't trust anybody. Alright, let's see. I don't think I got anything new, did I? Let's see. Alright. Oh, so this is a dead end. I guess we'll explore this way. Alright. Eat Force Lightning. Ouchie. How about you target this guy? How about that? Poison. Right on cue. Oh, got knocked on his back. Couple of concussion grenades. Memo, med packs, sonic emitter. Alright, you have found all the Cellcath and defensive systems in the station have gone insane. The station is overrun by mad Cellcath. Somewhere in this base may be a clue to the star map. Well, I guess I have no idea what that other crap does, but whatever. It's probably not important. Little med pack. Ah, right on cue. Hang on, guys. Canderous. So it's obviously the damage is not going to be nearly as good as what you're using. But do we have like a... Yeah, blaster pistol. Do we have like an... Oh, there we go. Ion rifle. Ion is plus 2 to 12 versus droid. So it's... Obviously, it's really effective against droid. But, like, even with that, I still think his might be better anyway. I don't know. We might just keep what he has. For now. For now. We have, like, an ion grenade by any chance? No. Sonic, poison, frag, concussion. Well, there you go. I guess we could probably just, I don't know, hit him with a sonic grenade or something. Get him! It did nothing. Whatever. Hack him to pieces the old-fashioned way.
I'm here.
All right. Do you have anything helpful? Energy resistance, Night Valor, Force Shield, heal. Yeah, not really. And Canderous. There you go, you're touching him. You think you could hit him now, princess? Ooh, lightning seemed to work pretty good. Spam all my lightning! Lightning's working. There we are. I really messed him up with all that lightning. Hey, wait, don't you know lightning? Here, hit him with lightning, Bastila. It's working. Haha.
Yes?
Huh?
Correct. Let's see. Medpack. Alright. Well, we survived. Those droids are no picnic, but we did it. Okay. Next. I'm stuck on the door that doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Looks like a soldier, improved energy cell, a shield, environmental suit.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
This dude's freaking broken. I'm no Kavalik. I've been sent by the Republic to investigate what's happened here.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walking fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
The Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
I will carve you into little fish bits!
Oh, you can't harm me in here. I'm invincible.
Insert lightsaber into locker. That's literally what I was thinking about doing. I'm so, like, happy that they actually let me do that. Insert lightsaber into locker. I was like, couldn't you just insert it? That's hilarious.
Done.
Direct. That's hilarious.
Done.
I'm so happy that it let me do that.
On it. Done.
Crazy dude. Crazy dude. Alright, aren't I going this way? Alright, really quick though, after we save finishes, I want to check. How we doing? Yes, we're back in the dark spectrum. It's, oh dear. Oh dear. So hit him with that, and then like knock him on his back, and then you'll get him, I guess. Eat this, and then get back. He's all stunned. Nice. Whoa, forced jump. That was cool. And I didn't even do it, I swear. Nice.
I'm here.
Hang on, you're all... What does that do? Hang on, antidote. What does the sonic emitter do? Sonic emitter self. I don't know what that does. Well, let's find out, shall we? Alright, sonic emitter. Unlimited uses as this device emits a powerful sonic pulse useful for scaring off or stunning various wildlife. It normally has extremely limited range, but in an underwater environmental suit, the signal would travel quite a distance. It has proven quite lethal to several species of fraction sharks. Well, there you go. About answers that question, doesn't it? No, no, no! Oh.
Yeah, what do you want?
Didn't want nothing, man.
Yeah?
I'm here.
I was just trying to heal.
What can I do?
What?
There we go. And I accidentally used my character anyway, who has less force. Darn it, it's hard being so stupid. Okay. Whatever. Scientist memo, med pack, another sonic emitter. Alright. Get him! Chew on that, droid. Looks like there's some more droids down there. First hit, immediately poisoned. Hang on, advanced, there we go. Antidote kit. Antidote kit. Okay. Alright, so that's how you get outside, but I need a suit, obviously, before then. Hey, wait, was that remains? Didn't I just loot that guy? Oh. Oh, Verpine prototype ion blaster. Fancy. They were remains, but no, I hadn't checked them yet. Just like lob a grenade at him. Lob a couple of grenades at him. Hope. Hope. Attack. Get wrecked. That's for you, Basila. Okay. Anything good? Some credits, a med pack, hyper battle stimulant, and another med pack. Obviously, completely worth it. You know, Basila, thank you. She was literally just about to hear me badmouth her. And she's like, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't participating. Canderous, how we all made it in that room without stepping on anything. And you ruined it. Ow. I'd say, like, how much you want to bet there's gonna be some sort of bad guys in here. Well, why would you aim at this one? Get the closer one, idiot. Correct. Advanced repair kit. Energy projector. Interesting. Cryoband grenade. Also, Huey and Dewey leveled up.
Yes.
Let's see. Same old, I guess. Yeah, and getting the most powerful armor. Canderous, my man. Just, yeah, get treat injury, I suppose. And then get max toughness. Further fortified against damage. The character gains additional +1 vitality point to each level up. Retroactive for levels previously gained. This is in addition to the level 1 vitality point per level granted by toughness and the 2-point physical damage resistance granted by improved toughness. So yeah, really, honestly, what that boils down to is he's really freaking tough. So his is 182, I'm 136, she's 117. So he's really stinking tanky. So obviously it's working, you can tell. I mean, he has a lot of health. Alright, now give this a save. Haha, we did it with the security spike. Alright, guess we will check the last little... poison grenade! And my last antidote kit. Plasma grenade, nice. Credits, whole bunch of grenades. Oh, hang on, I think I've been this way. Alright, let me check the map here. Yes, I have. Okay, so apparently I already have the suit, I think, so I guess we will try doing this. Oh. Well, there you go. Alright, see you guys in 20 years when I'm done waddling my way to victory.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much.
Obviously.
Are you another rescue crew?
I am Nokavalik. The Republic sent me down to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcaps killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcaps swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaps. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in the underwater section of the facility?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KOTOR harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcap mutants running around looking for dinner.
Okay, I'll come with you.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto Harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the cellcast. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Well, obviously I'm going with you, dude. I have nowhere to be. Alright.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with cow!
Oh, he's dead. Right. Well, now that I am filled with confidence, I guess I will just bop this way and hope my Sonic Commander protects me from death. So, like, is this like a... You see me spamming it with fear? Okay. Now let me take the map. Okay, so this area is new, so I guess I have that going for me. Get wrecked. And there's the poison. Oh, thank heavens they gave me an antidote kit. Alright, now I have one extra. Hopefully I won't need my allies on this.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxis and the cellcast in.
What, you mean the sharks that can
out.
fly?
Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
I'm
54
stuck.
seconds to complete depressurization. 48
Aha.
seconds to complete depressurization. 42 seconds to complete depressurization.
Alright. I don't have enough spikes! You just like...
36 seconds to complete depressurization. 30 seconds to complete depressurization. 24 seconds to complete depressurization. 18 seconds to complete depressurization. 12 seconds.
naturally, I don't have the armor proficiency to wear the mask.
6 seconds to complete depressurization.
Yeah. Alright, this time I'm not gonna click on the force field. I'll click on it when I'm good and ready. Just spam force lightning, these guys can't do anything to it. Okay. Apparently I'm out of force somehow. Get stunned. That's alright, it still worked out. It still worked out. I'm so tired of poison. Okay, that was a waste of an advanced med pack. I meant to click on that. Alright. Strength, a mine, which means nothing. Okay, so the question is, do I try to do anything with these guys or nah? Yeah, I'm thinking I ain't gonna click on them because I don't have the spikes to shut off anything, because I know it'll cost 4. I only have 3, so I guess I'm not even gonna bother to click on them. I will probably just go outside and see if I can find anything useful. Okay, looks like we will look inside this little facility. Nerve amplifier belt. That sounds fancy. What the heck is that? I can't even look? Alright. Can't even look, so we'll have to just look at that another time. When we're not inside the suit, I guess. Oh man, by comparison, I feel like I'm flying now, man. Look how fast I am. I'm like a bullet. Alright. I was about to say, I already know I already looked at all this stuff. Ow. Now, I clicked on everything down there. So I guess we will save it, and we will just do it how I do everything, which is via trial and error.
No, you... I won't let you open the door for those monsters.
Kill them!
Alright. Again, I don't have the spikes.
50 seconds to complete depressurization. 54 seconds to complete depressurization. 48 seconds.
Come on, come on!
42 seconds to complete depressurization.
No.
Gotcha.
The Faraxa will get us. No. The Selkath are coming. No.
No! No! Ah!
Stop screaming!
No!
You... Sammy, calm down. I don't think they're here to kill us.
Don't say there, I'm the only one standing here.
Oh no! Are they?
Yes. I think they're here to help us. I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and Sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while. Strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead. Dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
You have a lot to answer for.
I'm sorry. I have just been under a lot of strain recently. You know, the whole thing about having my entire research team devoured before my eyes.
Kono, calm down. Don't talk to him like that. We've gone through a lot, and we said we were sorry for the mistake we made.
I'm sorry for my actions, but what are you doing here?
I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission for the Jedi Council to find pieces of a star map.
I don't know anything about a star map down here.
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the Kolto harvesting machine.
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
What happened?
No, not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Faraxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
It was protecting something?
may have been. Maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift. It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakert Rift near the Kolto vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what?
Why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Phyraxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Where is the monster Phyraxan now?
Oh, it must still be out there.
Out there, waiting for us.
Oh, so what can I do about it?
The Phyraxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Phyraxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else could I do?
We don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Phyraxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Phyraxan shark.
What other choice do I have, though?
The monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do that?
Reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I will destroy the harvesting machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Alright, piss off both of you. I got bigger fish to fry, literally and figuratively. Alright, one more dead shark. Now, let's see if we can just poke out here. Come here, nerd. Okay. You can probably hear me spamming it in fear. Alright, let's check the map here. I guess we'll just probably look at this, I guess. And then maybe we'll go right if this proves to be not where I'm supposed to be. Hey, Huey and Dewey. Ah, this is the blocked one. I got you. Yeah, that's that. That's the airlock that was jammed. Okay. Well, that's cool, because that means I can easily get in and out if I ever need to. I'm not going to have to go all the way around again, so that's obviously worth it. But now we can press on farther along, see if we can find those machines. Kolto control panel. Access fuel tank pressure control. Ah. Hang on. Alright, it's a puzzle. I understand, man. Okay, I'm going to get to this puzzle. This might take a minute. Ho ho! I did it! I'm a genius! Hey! Get wrecked. Alright, let's go ahead and check my journal here. You overloaded the fuel tanks for the Kolto harvesting machinery and caused it to explode. With the machine gone, the giant fraction shark lost interest and returned to wherever it had laired. You found one of the star maps in the ruins it has been guarding. Nice! So if I cross this, hypothetically, I'm not going to get eaten by a shark. I'll give this a save right before I try it, just in case I'm wrong, but I think that means I can cross this and get to my star map. Now that the Kolto harvesting machine has been destroyed, the Great Fraction Shark shows no signs of hostility. It allows you to pass. Nice. It totally worked. Oh, star map. Oh. So how do you suppose Revan and Malik did this? Can you picture them in like their suit in these little suits, just waltzing? I don't know. It makes me laugh picturing someone so important doing something so menial. Anyway, a quest for the Star Forge. You discovered another ancient star map beneath the oceans of Manaan. As before, the map is incomplete, but each map you find fills in missing pieces of the puzzle. Hopefully, once you find all of them, they will give you the location of the Star Forge. Nice! Okay, now I wanted really quick before I leave, I wanted to try talking to Hui and
I saw what
Dewey.
happened on the camera, and I can't believe what you did. How could you willfully destroy the Kolto harvesting machinery? That'll set us back years. I'll have you know that when we get back to the surface, I'll have the Republic do a full inquiry into your actions. Now go back to the surface and get the Republic to send a real rescue team down for us.
Now I really
I
want
saw
it.
what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for everyone. That creature, the giant Fraxton shark, the guardian of the Kolto or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may even be safe to go outside now, but we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for not making a huge mistake.
Alright, well that was enlightening. Having that guy turn my head off, having her tell me, "You're such a good person." Whatever. Really, I have been thinking about what I did. I am a little tempted. I really kind of wish I had opted to kill them both and then decide what I wanted to do. Because they're peons, and I don't like them. To the surface! Away! Never been so happy to breathe normal oxygen. Yo!
Returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
The Selkath went insane.
What did they do? And why?
Your construction woke something up.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A gigantic fraction shark that drove all the Selkath insane.
Horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists survived.
Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yes, I did.
See, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Yeah, you'd like that. You'd like that. Scrub. Alright, we got that done. Perfect. Now that's all crossed off. Very nice, very nice. Oh, things happening? What do you want now, stinking fish? Stop, human. We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Harakert Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended to the rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. I haven't done anything. That'll be for us to decide, human. I'm like, man, you people are impossible. 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 But if they do that, the whole system gets silenced. This is not for outsiders to hear. Well, human, you find yourself in a most difficult situation. The Hacker Rift is the most precious resource on Manaan, and anything that threatens it or the Koto produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, or our way of life. As much as we may admire your republic or your order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the rift. We demand you to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty, the repercussions shall be very grave. What have you done? Let's see, the explosions were at the research station both of our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us. We know of this. What? It'll be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot silence. Ooh, infighting. What happened to the research station? What caused the explosions? The machinery has woken up a giant Faraxan shark. A giant Faraxan? Could it be? Impossible. It's only a legend. But she said she killed it, didn't she? You killed the shark, human? I destroyed the machinery to save it. I can't even pronounce that. It must have been. Be quiet. Merely a myth, not fit for outsiders to hear. If it was the life bringer, the ancestor of our species, think what it could mean. It is always lured there. Then perhaps the Kolto. Enough. Offholders are not meant to hear of such things. But she said she saved it. She destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, the actions cast your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and on what we would do in response. The court will adjourn while we deliberate. Yeah, okay, I heard you. We reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the shark, which we believe is the source of our Kolto, or at least its garden. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. This trial is over. Yeah, you're welcome again. Let's see if I can figure out how to leave. Ooh, Basil wants to chat. Let's see. Why did the council send me with you on this mission again?
I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
It just seems odd that they would send me off without a master to guide me.
There were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come.
The two Sith around me are just very distracting. Me? You're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit, I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you started this.
I started it. You were the one who brought up the issue of the Council. You were the one who questioned our mission. You were the one who mocked me for thinking I was being tested.
Careful. Remember your self-control.
I simply don't know how to deal with someone like you. I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Alright, hang on, I want to read my little thoughts about that. You asked Bastila why the Jedi Council set the two of you, neither fully trained, on this dangerous mission. Based on her answer, Bastila either has blind faith in the Council, or she simply prefers to avoid the question. Yeah, well, she clearly does not. I don't think for a minute that she has blind faith in the Council. I very much believe that she also doesn't know. She also doesn't know, so she's dodging the question. That is what that boils down to. Which is fine with me. Who are you? Never mind. I didn't want to know that badly. I wanted to check and see if there's anything crazy. So I'm using a sigil, which is energy. This is a Luxem, which is 1 to 6 versus droids, and also attack +2. I think that's well, an overall attack that's better, but this one is also energy. But I think I might take it. My droids are my weak point, so I guess I'll probably take that. I can't imagine nothing will be better than that. We'll do this. This is my next crystal. This is a Rubat crystal. Anything better? Ooh, blaster deflection +5 and also damage +2. I like that one. And this one is just attack +3, which is probably fine. Now Bastila, she has a 1 and 1. Let's give her some blaster deflection, and then give her just overall damage. This is Juhani. Let's go ahead and give her just some. Well, actually, let's go back. Let's give her some blaster deflection, and then just overall damage. There we go. I actually might change her. Well, no. Actually, no. I am not going to change her color. It's easier to know if I don't change it. It's easier to keep track of who she is. Okay. Now I can't actually choose any of that stuff. So really, so long as these guys have any upgrades, I guess that's okay. I have 2 of those, but that don't matter. Now Calo Nord's battle armor. I think Canderous is wearing. Yeah, Canderous is wearing that. I don't think anyone's wearing that. I think both of these are. There we go. I got some new crystals. Pretty much everybody got some new crystals. Alright, but the point is we are ready to move on to the next planet. Alright, so we did Manaan. We have done Dantooine. We've done Tatooine. Looks like we were on Kashyyyk next. To Kashyyyk! And in case you're wondering, no, under no circumstance am I going to pronounce it Kashyyyk. Because I've heard a couple of the characters in this game pronounce it Kashyyyk, and I would rather cut out my eyeballs with a butter knife than call it Kashyyyk. And that's how I feel about that. Ooh, cutscene.
Calo Nord is dead. Lord Malak, he has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
I was like, he looks like a Sith soldier. That's because I wasn't looking at the right guy. Ooh, he's like, don't walk past me! Kills 4 people. Very, very, very hair trigger temper. I actually think he only killed 1 dude and a droid, but still, it's completely needless. I'm gonna relish killing him.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Oh, there you go. And meanwhile, another vision. I look good in black robes, man. What is it? Looks like it's beneath a tree, which, I mean, obviously it's Kashyyyk. You shouldn't be surprised. A tree on Kashyyyk? That's crazy. I know. It's insane. Oh, there you go. Actually, Bastila. You look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth
Hit
is,
me.
I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Is that a compliment from
yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
you? It's just you sounded so pained to say it.
I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times.
Thank you. I appreciate the gesture.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Nonsense. Let's see. Maybe, but you don't need to be like that.
Not. But I am becoming like that, though it's not easy for me to admit. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. But maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I just thought I should tell you.
I'm glad you did.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Hey! Let's see. Bastila has apologized to you for her earlier attitude and has admitted how much she respects and admires you as a person and a Jedi. Whether this will change anything between you remains to be seen. I know. I felt character development.
Yes, what's in your mind?
He just looks so he looks so weird. You've been quiet lately, you know that?
Quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? I don't understand.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
I'm just gonna tell him. I think he deserves to know. They thought it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. I've been watching you. You can be cruel and impulsive.
True.
Jedi without self-control or training, and yet the Council sends you on your way. Why? I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Let's see. I mean, really what it boils down to, like, all the rest of these, or most of these, are just get out of my face, nerd. But, I mean, my character doesn't even really know why. I mean, the Jedi Council just threw her in there, and Bastila and me have talked about it, and obviously I don't think my character doesn't buy it. You know what I mean? So I'm at the same loss he is. I'm just doing it because what else am I supposed to do? But anyway, Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. That's all I'm gonna say.
What does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not gonna wait around until I'm betrayed again.
He's paranoid. I am not going to betray you. I am not Saul.
We'll see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? He's
so aggressive.
Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Wow, he's just so aggressive. Okay, Karth feels like he's being left out of the loop where the Jedi Council and Bastila are concerned. Because of the betrayals in his past, he's not reacting to the situation well. Hopefully, in time, he will learn to cope with his emotional demons.
Yes, what's
hopefully.
in your mind?
I just want to... We didn't end our last discussion very well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
And how does that excuse your actions?
I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Don't worry about it, Karth.
I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Only if you agree to work with me for once.
Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Hey. Okay, Karth has apologized for his previous behavior and has promised to try not to punish his current companions for the betrayals of his past. Whether he can accomplish this remains to be seen.
Yes, what's in your mind? You got it.
Okay, I just want to get all my companions that I really care about to where they should be.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay, there's Huey and Dewey. Now, I just want to hit all the important companions. I'm not worried about every single one that I've talked to or have. Just a couple of them I wouldn't mind having... I wouldn't mind us all being on the same level, you know what I mean? Man, you are really zoomed in when you are on the ship. Like, I am just so incredibly close to the back of her head. But it makes it almost a little nauseating to move around. Okay, looks like Canderous, maybe. I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our Basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
What happened next?
The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Those droids sure are something.
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That was some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
There we go. Alright. Canderous told you about what's it like to drop through the atmosphere in one of the Mandalorian's Basilisk war droids. From what he said, there must have been fearsome weapons. He probably would tell you more some stories if you talked to him later. Cool. I'm not really worried about HK so much. I do have mission. I guess we should chat with her a little bit.
Hey there. What?
I want to talk about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Embarrassing? Why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in the Starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family. You have to stick by your family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive. He showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Sounds like he... Actually, no, that's pretty mean. Some pretty handy skills to have,
yeah,
Mission.
Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
When did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's
I don't
Lena?
want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay.
No.
Have it.
Alright, well there we go. I feel a little more accomplished. Let's go. Probably just take the regular 2. The regular duo. The most unlikely duo. Canderous, the hardened Mandalorian mercenary, and Bastila, a Jedi with a pride problem. Thanks to you, while I was pleased to welcome you to the planet, I do not see your ship on the docking schedule. The Zerga Corporation will see to your needs, of course, but there is a 100 docking fee. Don't make demands. I'm no Kaveli. Just drop your name like it means something. What services does this 100 credits give me? Well, we're limited in many ways, but I doubt you find even basic facilities anywhere else in the remote sector. But I'm sorry, I really must insist the docking fees be paid before I impart any further services. Must follow proper procedure. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources the Zerga Corporation can offer. I am sure you understand. I refuse to pay. What you gonna do about it? Very well. I have no trouble. Alright, blah blah blah. He has lots of talking to do. I'm loaded. I don't care about petty credits. Although we really should save it now that we are on this planet. And we're not at that water part anymore. It almost looks like water park. Perfect. Well, I think we will call this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed the content today. We got really far today. We finished up Manaan, which is really the goal. Really, what I was trying to knock it out because I really don't like that underwater part. It's not like really bad. There's nothing incredibly wrong with it. It's just you move so slow in that stupid suit, and the sharks darting at your face is kind of a little nerve-wracking when you can't even defend yourself. So I don't love that part. So I was just trying to get through it, and we're making great strides on this game, and I'm having a blast. That's the reason I keep playing so much of it, because I have the time to do so. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will talk to you guys later.
Hello everyone, welcome to my Let's Play.
Oh, he thinks it's because I'm scared of him.
We got crabs, and a turtle, and an old guy. Perfect. The team's assembled.
Get out of my way! Your tiny cars will be crushed.
Sylvanas, get your forces down here, young lady! I don't know why I had to say it like that.
I'm gonna set this tire screeching noise of this car as my ringtone. So when I get called, it's just like So I hope you guys enjoyed the content today. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.